We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday how-tos. My name is Trinity Brown, Mary Kay Independent Sales Director, and I'm here with the beautiful, gorgeous, and wonderful Erica Lee.
Girl, hey.
Hello. So tonight we are just going to do a quick tutorial, hopefully get everybody's mind off of kind of the craziness that's going on today, right? Let's do a beauty break. I think I need like some extra wrinkle filler on my brows today because I've just, been right. So we just want to come on tonight, pop on, give you guys some quick tutorials of how to have brows that wow, right? We want to wow. We want that inner beauty to come out. And so tonight we're gonna go through that. We are also giving away comments. So if you were invited by a beauty consultant, be sure that you comment below.
Right.
Beauty consultants, if you are on watching, comment below because that adds to the energy and this just makes it more fun. And also it helps us to know like what questions are coming up. Like, what do you guys want to know? If there's other beauty tutorials that we need to talk about and those things, but also definitely if you're a guest, give StreamYard permission and comment away because that is how we're going to give winners. Last week, we only had Heidi commenting. And so she
needs some competition.
Yeah, we need some competition. And so I don't know if you're starting to look at us and go, okay, something looks funny. It's on purpose. Okay. So we've got one brow that is wowing and we've got another one that's
the videos.
They need some help. They need some help. It would have been good. Maybe I should have done that one. So they were like the two inners, but oh well.
Right.
So y'all, just a quick thing about me. And then we're going to get right into it. If you don't know who I am, my name is Trinity Brown, and I've been building my business for 2 years now. I jumped on the Mary Kay bandwagon because I wanted 50% off. I was like, I gotta wash my face, I gotta get makeup, and yay, a discount, sign me up. I did not know that I would be here. But about 4 weeks in, my eyes look different. I remember telling my husband, I'm like, this stuff is really working and my eyes look brighter and like, light bulbs are starting to go off. I wasn't really sure what that meant. I just knew I was intrigued. And about 2 months later, I was like, we'll try. I had some skeptic, people in my family, but my husband was super supportive. I'm like, babe, it's cool. Just see where it goes. And they had a cruise contest a few months later. And I thought, oh, babe, we got to get on that ship. I don't know how, but we haven't had a vacation in a long time since before the kids were born. So I was like, we got to get on that ship. And so fast forward, it has been 2 years now in my business. And I have gone on a free cruise with Mary Kay. I have earned my first free car with Mary Kay. And I've moved up in the top 2% of the company. And what just blows my mind sometimes is, and other people have done it quicker than me. Like, let's preface that right now. But I had 2 babies in diapers and I just was consistent to work while they were napping. And I love that Mary Kay gives us flexibility to do that. And in that 2-year period, I earned those things and I moved up. Like, where can you move up at that level of promotion in a company in just 2 years, and sometimes sooner. And that just blows my mind. And, huh?
I cut off for a bit. I was like, where she went?
Oh no. Yeah. So that is crazy to me. And I love that we get flexibility. And then I also love this girl tribe that we have, with Erica and all the other women that just want to support everybody. And so a couple quick things about Mary Kay. If you don't know, if you are here and you're a guest, oh, I'm so sorry. The light is getting to my eyes. Thank you for supporting your beauty consultant. Hi, Heidi. Thank you for supporting me. You're so sweet.
Heidi said, I am showing up because I'm in it to win it, honey.
That's right. She's like, I'm going to win again. And then, yes, y'all make sure that you give StreamYard access so we know who you are and you get credit, right? But yes, so thank you for coming on and supporting your beauty consultant because you are directly supporting another woman and her dreams and shopping small. I mean, that is incredible and so huge right now. So thank you for doing that. But also when you do that, you support the company. And so my quick, 3 to 4 pointers of why I think Mary Kay is awesome. Hey girl, why I think Mary Kay is awesome is this girl tribe that we have. And at the heart of it, Mary Kay started the company because she kept getting passed up on promotions by men that she trained. So it was this male dominated world. And she was actually going to write a book about what was wrong with corporate America. And she decided, you know what? I'm going to do something about it. And she's going to base it on the golden rule. And so treat others the way you want to be treated. Oh, my eye is just watering. And enriching women's lives with this opportunity. So there's just this girl tribe of just joy and energy and support and love. And I love that. But when you are also washing your face with Mary Kay or using our products, you are supporting the Mary Kay Ash Foundation, your beauty consultant. And then with the foundation, there's two primary things that they do. They want to stop domestic violence, and they also want to find a cure for cancers that directly affect women. So every year they are giving, and your support gives into that too. They are giving to different grants, working on finding cures, and then different women and children's shelters across the country, keeping them running and open. And so I just love that about their heart. But then also the product is non-comedogenic. So comment if you know what that means, because you'll get some extra tickets. So I do not remember. So it's not going to clog your pores. Okay. Super important in any of our skincare and our cosmetics, that they're going to give us a layer of protection, but not actually clog our pores. So non-comedogenic, paraben free, and we don't test on animals. So you can be really, really excited to know that our fur babies are safe. Oh, there she goes. She got it, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Yeah. And then the last thing is that we are made right here in the US. So supporting that local economy is so big to Mary Kay. And the coolest thing is their manufacturing plant that they did. They had a big campaign to plant 1 million trees. And then after that, they followed it up by doing our manufacturing plant that is completely 0% landfill. And I don't know how they do that, but it just shows like another part of their heart. And so you can be confident when you use their products that it's great quality, and they're doing something good for the environment and our economy, which really we could use that help, right? So I'm going to kick it over. That's one of the reasons why I love Mary Kay, and I love that our customers are on here. Thank you for supporting your beauty consultants. I'm going to kick it over to Erica to get started on our short little brow tutorial.
Yes. So tonight, ladies, thank y'all for joining. It is all about the brows tonight. All right, so I have one side did. I'm looking at my video. I'm like all opposite. One side is done, and then I have to do another side. And so we are going to show you some fabulous products that Mary Kay have to get your brows did up, okay? And so the products that I am using are my go-to for my brows, but here's what I want you to know. Everyone does their brows different, and everyone likes different types of products. What I love about Mary Kay, we have an array of brow products for every person, okay? So you just have to find what product is the one that you like, and that's what we're going to show you tonight. And so I'm going to show you my brow regimen, and then Trinity is going to show you hers, because we want you guys to see two different tones as far as the products that we have, and then how you can, from basic, let me just say it, from basic to a little more advanced when it comes to your brow game, okay? And so we're going to show you how to up your brow game, because let me tell you, your brows frame your face. So you want your brows to be done, okay? You don't want to have a face full of makeup and your brows are not right, because you're going to be looking tore up. We don't want that.
Yeah, you seem like.
And so, yeah, so she's showing you. All right, so I'm going to show you what I use. And then at the end of this tutorial, we're going to give you guys a great, we have a brow kit for you guys that you can actually purchase at a discount, so that you can have what you need to get those brows right. Okay, so I'm going to start off. So if you can see, right, first of all, your brows are not twins. I mean, let me say this. They're twins, but they're not identical, okay? So you're going to have one that's a little bit maybe thinner or sparse, or, you know, your arch might be a little bit higher. And that's where these products come into play to kind of give you some symmetry. The first thing I want to show you is how to basically determine where your brow should start, where it should end, okay? A lot of times, I know back in the day when I was young, we did a lot of shaving, or we plucked away, and we plucked till there was no more. So your brows may not be their strongest or their cutest. So here is how you determine where your brows start and where it ends, okay? So let me go here. I gotta look at my mirror. So to determine where your brows start, you wanna get either a pencil, you can use a brush. It needs to line up with your nose, all right? So you wanna make sure, if you see right here, this is where your brows should start, okay? Now to find out where your arch, your natural arch should be, you're gonna take the same brush, leave it next to your nose, and then to the middle of your eye, this is where your arch should be. So if you can see, my arch is there, but notice how thin my brows tend to get. Now that's from a lot of plucking, and my brows were shaved by a babysitter when I was younger. I can tell you some stories. All right. Now to determine where your brow ends, you're gonna take that same brush and then move it over at the end of your eye, the corner of your eye. That is where, that is where your brow should end. All right. So if you can tell, mine is a little short. So when I draw my brows, because I use the precision brow pencil, I go a little bit further to carry my brow. All right. Man, this camera's kind of difficult because I'm like, oh wait, which one is left, right?
I got my little mirror to cheat, but
I know I'm gonna cheat with you guys tonight, so we can get those brows right. I want to have like a arch all the way up to the forehead, like higher than the forehead, right? Okay, so here are the products that I use. I'm very simple when it comes to my brows, and I don't really care for my brows to be perfect. I like natural looking brows. And one of the ways I attain that is with my precision brow pencil. I use dark brunette. So if you kind of are similar to my complexion and have the same depth and color as me, you would be dark brunette. You never want to use a black brow pencil. It will not look natural, no matter how dark your brows are. You always want to use a lighter, maybe a black brown. The black tends to be really, really harsh and really dramatic. So you want to kind of stay away from the black, okay? Here's what I love about the precision pencil. It basically winds up. So that's what I love about it. And the tip of the pencil gives you a lot of control. It's really narrow when you get to the tip. So it's really like drawing. It's a great pencil to use to really define the line, okay? And then you can just basically push it up when needed. It kind of twists at the end, right? And so I love this because I have more control when I use this versus a regular pencil. It's something about this precision line. It just gets it done. The next product I'm going to use is the brow tint in dark brunette. Our brow tints are life-proof, waterproof. Pretty much you can swim with this. So you can go under the water and come up and your brows are still present. Hello, that's what you want. But it will last you all day until you take it off. Okay. And then the last thing that I use is the dual eyebrow eyeliner brush to brush my brows and really just bring it together. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to do my brow. All right, and so I'm going to use a mirror because make sure I get this right. So I just brush my brows, my hairs up to get them nice and neat before I draw. All right. And then I'm going to use my mirror because using this, if I look in this video, it just will not happen right. Okay, so I usually draw under my brow. See, right? Sierra. Now listen, we are Mary Kay consultants, directors. We are not makeup artists. We have a love for this. So again, I'm going to tell you guys what happened in the beauty experience is experience that needs to stay here. Okay.
Yes,
So
girl.
you got, but we understand the product, guys. We're confident in the products and we use these products. And so we can share with confidence that these are great. Okay. All right. So pretty much I go under my brow and I draw. And I'm going to show you, if you can see, I draw, pretty much I outline my brows. And then once I outline, I go and I fill in. So if you can see, I outline under and then at the top where to create the brow that I want. All right. So you see that?
So
and if you notice in the beginning of my brow is very sparse. So I'm going to go in and fill in that area. And then where I outline, I'm going to go and fill in that area. Okay. So now I just go in with feathered short strokes. And here's why you want to go in with feathered short strokes like this. Because it creates the look of natural hair fiber. So you see, by doing short strokes, you're able to get the appearance of real hair fibers. Okay. So I just do that until I get the look that I want. And if you notice, I do not start in the front. I always do the middle to the end, and then I move to the front with soft, light strokes. So if you see that, you can see I'm using, and this is what I love about the precision liner, is because you get so much control and it really fills the brows in nicely. You see that? And so now I just go and I brush up to make sure that it's all blending in with the liner. And then to pretty much fill it in and complete my brows to make sure that they're good, I take the brow tint, and the brow tint has a very short brush, but I love to use my dual brush, the end of that, because you only need a little bit of this product, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and just pump me a little bit. And that way I don't have that much because I don't want my brows to be too dark. And then I just go and just really add the tint. The tint goes in to fill in the brows. So you see that? So that fills it in and create a neat, sharp, boom. That looks good.
It
Shucks,
does.
I might just
So
be a
good.
makeup artist on the side, huh? Yep. So there you go. So you have a perfect brow, and literally, guys, my left brow, this been on all day. I went exercising, so my hair is probably all over. But pretty much, that's the product I use. Pretty much two products, the precision liner and the tint. And then Trinity is going to show you how she does hers, because she adds one more product. So Trinity, go ahead and show them that.
Okay. Did it get quiet for everybody?
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, it just got really quiet. Yeah, so did you guys see how sad that was initially? It was so sad.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, a lot better. And I just literally did what Erica did. So I wanted to make sure that we were zoomed in on her so you could see. But oh my gosh, girl, it looks so
Yours
good.
Look good too. And what color do you use for your pencil and tint?
So I use dark blonde. All right.
Okay.
It's really gonna depend, and that's I think the coolest thing too, y'all, is don't be afraid. Because like Erica said, we're not makeup artists, but we learn, we go and we get the certification in Mary Kay's back office, but we're still learning like everybody. And you know what? There are days when it doesn't work out, and I take our amazing #1 selling eye makeup remover in the world, wipe it right off, and then I try it again. Okay. And
that's right.
Yeah, you can't, it's okay. Like you can mess up. And then also, I have a list here, okay, for, and so talk to your beauty consultant, and beauty consultants will post this in our team pages, but it's kind of, it's based on the hair color, what your customers or what even you should try to aim for, at least starting with, right? But then that's the cool thing is if you get it on your face and you're still like, I don't think this color is working, we swap it out. But it's a great little resource to, that's right, girl.
Yes, see, it sure does, right? On a waxing, absolutely.
And that is a good little segue into just the little bit that I wanted to show. But as far as your colors and your tones, I have a little reference sheet, okay, that you guys can kind of figure out and just talk to your beauty consultant and we'll get the right one for you. But this now, just by lining it, and like she said, the short strokes, I did all of that. It fills it in. It was very, very light over here. What I find is mine aren't, I've stopped threading and I've stopped waxing just because of the season of life that we're in and then in COVID. And so I just wasn't doing it. So I add this extra step with my concealer, and you can also do it with under eye corrector. It just depends on your skin tone, but I line it. So all I've done so far is what Erica started. I do the brush. I usually brush them out initially. Then I go on with the precision brow liner that Erica talked about. And then before finishing with our volumizing tint, I take this, and it's kind of a little hard because I did do my eyes on the side here, but let me go in here solo for a second. I'll just show you. See, sometimes just underneath, this one has a little bit better of an arch than this guy. But so I find I might have a couple little stray hairs. And so I just take my, concealer, and I just line right at the base of it. Nice. And I typically, and this will give you more of a dramatic look, but also as long as your brows aren't too dark, it's not going to look crazy. And then you're going to want to blend too. And you can either use our, oops, it's a little dirty. You can either use our blending sponges, but I actually like to use our blending brush, which this is for like our thicker foundation. If you want fuller coverage, you can use this, but I tend to use this just for blending. And so I will do this after I prime my eyes. I will do my brows, and then I will line underneath, and then I use this actually to just kind of blend down.
Nice.
And it becomes, go ahead.
So that really helps to pretty much give you a definer look with your brows.
Yes, it makes them very, very precise, you see.
Nice.
And so I will go right underneath it. And then this becomes also a little bit of a base coat for my shadow. So if you're really wanting a dramatic look, I love that. And then I'll blend it a little bit more right there. You can also take, when you're done with your makeup, so I'll do my eyes and I'll do all my foundation and everything, and see, there's just a little bit under there. I probably take that precision brow liner and go just a little darker on my line. Yeah. Oh, are you losing me? Then I follow up with my volumizing tint. Okay. And just like Erica did, you go back through and it just sets everything. And then the other thing you can do is say that top is a little, can you see that? You can also highlight the top as well. I don't tend to do that as much, but as you're going through and doing your highlighting, you could take a little bit of your concealer and just do the top portion. And again, it's gonna kind of fill in any of the cracks if you've got a few stray hairs in there. And that one I do use my sponge for typically. I don't do the top as often because I find when I do, I end up hitting my brows, and they're already at that point with the volumizer looking really good. But if you're wanting a little more of a dramatic look and you're already putting some highlighting, it'll help define that even more. Okay. And then you can always go back if you mess up, right? Because I feel like there's just a tiny point there that I could go back over with the volumizer. The really cool thing about these is if you want more of a natural look, there are days where I don't do the lining and I just do the volumizer. You want to get out the door quick and you pop this on. If you want to have extended wear though, you add your liner, okay? And if you want a little more, you do both like Erica did. Let's see. There she is. Okay. So that is very simple. That is our brow look, right? Three to four tools, okay? Or if you want to get more dramatic,
I love it. I love it.
You add that concealer.
Sweet. I love that. So, brows, it's something about when your brows are done, your face just seems to come together, right? And so you have that symmetry going on. You have it's just that finished look when it comes to brows. That's what I love about brows. When your brow game is up, girl, you just finish that look. Looks good. Your brows look good with the dark blonde.
Thank you. Yeah, well, because my hair is more on the dark or the light brown side. So if I did the brunette, it was almost too dark. So let's see, if you're on medium to dark blonde hair, you could use the classic blonde and the dark blonde brown tint. If you're more on the brown or the light brown, it would be the dark blonde or the brunette. It really, again, you can kind of play with that and see. But for those that watched last night, did you see the difference? Or are you just even, if you rewind back and look at the beginning of this video, it almost makes your face droopy when you have, you don't really notice it, but once you finish up with those brows, like you were saying, it just makes your face happier. It looks and appears lifted, right? Wouldn't you say?
Right.
Let's see. So I want to show our little specials tonight too that we have. So let's do that. Okay, so let's go here. There we are. Well, let's do it this way.
Perfect.
I don't want it to show the whole thing to y'all though. So let's see. Sorry, y'all. Okay, here we go.
All right, so if you are joining tonight, this is going to be good for 48 hours. Consultants, get some guests on here to come in and watch this live, so that way they can be entered in to also be entered into our giveaway, okay? We're going to be drawing in a couple of days, and so get your peoples on here. If you have customers currently, because I don't see the comments on my end, make sure you guys comment. If any questions, let us know what you use to do your brows, okay? But here's what the specials we have tonight. So if you want the basic brow kit, that is going to consist of your precision liner, a brow tint, and your dual brush. That is going to be for only $33 tonight. It's regular $38. Okay, if you want the Wow Brow Kit, the deluxe kit, that is going to consist over, but you can also add your choice of concealer. All right, and that's going to go for $49. It's regular $54. So you'll get that for $49. All right, so this is a great kit to really up your brow game. You'll have everything that you need to get the brows that wow tonight. All right. And so we are so excited that you joined in. Again, caring is sharing. So make sure you share. Can you guys hear me or am I breaking up?
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. I think it's on my end. It's slow on my end. Okay, so this is the Brow That Wow kit that you'll get for $49. Okay, so get with your consultant if you're a guest. Consultants, add your customers here so that they can get a great deal and get the brows that they desire. All right, and then before we end, I just want to say thank you again. We are so excited, guys, about this platform, about the beauty experience. Every week we're going to bring to you on Wednesday night Wednesday night tutorials. And then on Thursdays, it is all about the experience with our skin. Great products to really help nourish, help just keep us looking younger and fresh. So we're going to go over different types of skincare regimens and great supplemental products and spa products that really are, that's just going to get your skin at its best. This is the calendar. It is posted to this group, so make sure you guys check this out so you can know what's happening every week. And for every week's tutorial, you have the opportunity to pre-order your beauty sesh kit for that specific tutorial, okay? And when you pre-order, you will get a bigger discount, all right? So make sure you tune into that so that you can take advantage of it. All right, and so just before we close, thank you again, guys, for coming. Again, my name is Erica Lee, and I'm Independent Sales Director. I've been doing my business for 3 years, really 1.5. I always like to say that because it took me a year before I really got in action, just out of doubt and fear. But I'm so glad that I was willing to just embrace this beautiful opportunity. What I love about Mary Kay, guys, is that it's your race. It's your race to run. And there are women from all walks of life that take advantage of the products and the opportunity. It is a beautiful sisterhood that provides support, fun, craziness. Here's the deal. What you see is what you get. We're not perfect. Trinity brings herself. I bring myself. Our consultants, they bring themselves, and that's what I love. It's a growing environment, and that's what we want to create, is just this sisterhood of women that are wanting to grow into a better version of themselves. Okay, so it's a beautiful journey, but it's your journey. Now, if you are enjoying what you're seeing so far, please share with your friends, your family, and have them come and join this beautiful group designed and created just for women like you. Mm-hmm. And on the Wednesdays, one Wednesday out of the month, we're going to be having a wind down Wednesday, just so we can fellowship with each other and to really just bring something new and fresh. And it may not be all of Mary Kay. It may be a wine experience. It may be a cooking experience. So we are excited just to be able to connect with you and just really set an atmosphere of just love and just joy, just to allow us to get away from this crazy world for a bit. Okay. All right. And so the last thing I want to share with you is that, of course, you'll see amazing opportunities to learn about the products, to learn different skills, to get your game up. But also there's a beautiful opportunity to join us on this journey with Mary Kay. So if you are looking for more, if you know that you need more, but just maybe need someone to lock arms with and go alongside to get more, if you're willing to put more in to change your life, this opportunity may be for you. This opportunity may be for you. So if you are willing just to allow us to share more information, we would love to do so. So get with your consultant so that she can just give you some information on Mary Kay opportunity, and you give your opinion. You know, it may not be for you, but you may know a woman that is looking for more. Okay. And so you'll be able to, the more you know, the more you'll be able to share. It's a business of blessing. It's the gift that keeps on giving. And that's what I love. And that's why I stay in Mary Kay. And that's why I'm passionate about it, because I love to see women win. And this is an atmosphere for women to win. And so we are constantly reaching down to pull other women up. And we want to reach out to you. Mm-hmm. So please get with us. If you have questions, comment, or just say, you know what, I'm interested. Or comment, I want more info. We are here to serve you in any way that we can, whether it's fun girl time, whether it's tutorials, or whether it's getting you some extra cash. So again, thank you for us tonight for these.
Oh, we're losing Erica. We're losing Erica. Yes, like she said, thank you for coming on. Is it Kiera or Sierra? I'm sorry, girl. I might be saying it wrong. Lining, I typically do with concealer. You can do it with under eye corrector. It's going to depend on, I'm sorry, I didn't see this comment earlier. It's going to depend on really your skin tone and just kind of blending it. I like to go brighter with my concealer because it highlights just a little bit. Ah, she's back. I was just answering this question quick. And I mean, you could do it with your foundation.
With concealer.
I think she's talking about how I lined underneath. And was it Ciara or Kiara? Sierra? Okay. I was like, oh, I might be botching your name. But I like, because that area, it's nice to highlight that little bone right there. So I tend to go with a lighter shade than my foundation. And so that's why I like to use that.
And Sierra, you know what? You can also use a lighter eyeshadow. If you're not a concealer person, you can use an eyeshadow. Biscotti would be good. Even crystalline, or just something just a little, like maybe 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, okay, for more of a bronze skin person. But you can definitely use an eyeshadow to highlight under the brow bone.
Yeah. But yeah, like Erica said before we lost her, like, we're just happy to have you on here. And I'm excited about those Wednesdays too, because I think it's going to give us more of an option to find out what you guys are looking for more for tutorials, and just get a little bit more interaction. So thank y'all for joining us. And I hope you learned something. I'm glad that Ciara loved the tutorial, and I hope, oh, there she is.
Welcome. Again. You're welcome. Got him. All right. All right. Well, you ladies have a good night. We will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is our, we're going to be talking all about TimeWise. TimeWise 3D is going to be what's up tomorrow. So get your customers, invite, ladies. Let's grow this platform. This is for you and your customers. And it's also an environment for the consultants to be able to learn and really get more information about the product. So make sure you show up as well, and bring someone along with you. You ladies have an amazing night.
For our customers, remember that for every 3 people you bring in, you get an item at 50% off. So there's something fun in it for you too, right? You could get something in your brow kit for half off, right? So you just saying, remember to bring those people too with you.
All right. All right. That will wrap it up.
Y'all have a great
guys.
Bye.